Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And man, when it rains, it pours.
Ha ha.
We're going to talk about the media in Hurtsville right now. All the major cable outlets except for Fox News, by the way.
Yeah, that's what they mentioned that too. They mentioned that. But you know, guys, it's okay. It's all going to be good. The sky isn't falling. Everybody's doing crappy except for Fox News, but it's completely okay.
Yeah, so the media is fooling around and finding out what happens when you lie to people for years and you try to manipulate them for years, and they finally find out that, you know, hey, this is what the truth is, and oh my God. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the ratings decline, and speaking of fooling around and finding out, we'll briefly talk about former Washington Post, I guess, I don't know what you'd call her, journalist at large, Taylor Lorenz.
Journalist.
Quote-unquote journalist Taylor Lorenz, who she covers mostly social media, and she's actually been accused of lying about people on social media, and now she's accusing the media of lying about her. Because she did make some comments and seemed to agree with the deleting of the United Healthcare CEO, and she seemed to be in a very celebratory mood, and she got called out for it. Now apparently she is parting ways with Vox, and it's like, how bad?
Well, she says that's not true.
She says it's not true. She said, yeah, it's 100% false. I'm still very much working with Vox. My show's not for renewal because I own 100% of the show and control the distribution, not Vox. Media reporters continue to lie about me.
Wow. That's called, there's a word for that. Is it karma?
Yeah, I think it's kind of a karmic boomerang, yeah, because she has doxed and lied about multiple people online. She's the one who doxed the libs of TikTok. Actually, it backfired because she doxed the libs of TikTok, and she wound up getting bigger than she was before.
The libs of TikTok did, yes.
Yeah. And that's kind of what she's known for now, is basically stirring the pot. But anyway, we're gonna talk about all this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, you'll get a woohoo if you do.
Woohoo!
Go out to clownfishminus.com. You can join the community. You can get some extra content that you're not going to get on YouTube. You can check out our merch. And I feel like such a shill. I mean, I don't think we shill enough, because a lot of people are like constantly like, buy our crap. And I'm like, yeah, if you want to, you can. It's out there.
If you do, you can. If you don't worry about it.
If you don't, that's fine. That's fine. But those mugs are really nice. I'm just going to leave it there. All right. So this is coming from MSN. Via, I think it's an actual MSN article. The sky isn't falling.
No, I think they got it from somebody else. But anyway, go ahead.
Isn't falling yet. It's not falling yet for cable news TV ratings.
Yeah, except it's funny. They'll mention it and then they'll say, except for Fox.
Except for Fox. Yeah. And so, we'll go to the original article. This is a Deadline. They said that Fox News is drawing new viewers, including plenty of Democrats. So yeah, everybody's jumping ship to Fox News. It's so weird because, you know, we talked about the election night coverage. And, flipping through the channels, I was actually watching MSNBC because I wanted to see the reactions on MSNBC when things went the way that, you know, pretty much everybody thought they were going to go, except for the journalists. Mm-hmm. And then it was like a funeral, and then you flip over to Fox News, and it's like a freaking party over there. They're in the bar, they're having fun, they're like I don't know if they were like riding freaking bulls in the background or some crazy crap. They were like in a bar having this big party, and it was like Mardi Gras, right? And then you go to
well, there was some bull riding. It wasn't the same kind of thing.
Bullshit riding. But then you go over to MSNBC, and they're like, how could this happen?
MSNBC was riding the bullshit.
How could this happen? Not once, but twice. How racist is this country?
This article is true, but not true. They're saying, like, you know, it's normal for things to drop off after a presidential election. True. Yeah. They said 2024 is MSNBC's, but Fox had dropped in 2020. Yeah, because they were calling things early and they were wrong, which is why they were so cautious this time. CNN in 2016, CNN also in 2024, and all three in 2012. They said it's very real. They said, but it's average 661,000 primetime viewers. That was half of what it drew each night in October. But they're like, it's normal after an election. Yes, to an extent.
Since 2004, primetime ratings for CNN, Fox News, and MSNBC have fallen off by an average of 38% in the month following the election. It's also the holidays, too. So a lot of people are like, yeah, I'd rather watch, you know, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer than, you know, some
more
talking
political
head.
stuff.
More political stuff, right? They said Fox has bucked the trend this year, improving a little in primetime, up 7% post-election versus the October average, while CNN has slid by 46% and MSNBC by 52%.
Yeah, that's significant. Like, you can get some slide, but that's like a lot. That's a big slide.
Yeah, they said that's a steep 26% decline from 4 years ago. And here are the actual numbers. This has come from Adweek.
Okay.
And they're talking about it. They said, yeah, Fox News had an average of 3.18 million viewers in prime time and 476,000 viewers in the adult 25 to 54 demo, which is the most desirable demo because you're old enough to have a real job and you're young enough to still be working. So these are the people that have money, mostly. Yeah, so they said compared to October 2024, Fox was up 16% in total viewers and 33% in the A25 to 54 demo during prime time. They said looking at 2023, the network saw gains of 84% in total viewers and 139% in the demo during prime time.
So that was compared to 2023.
Yeah, compared to last year.
All right. MSNBC, they dropped 22% in prime time.
Yes.
And but are up 1% with the primetime demo.
Yes,
but a whole whopping 1%.
Yeah, but remember, Rachel Maddow is being beaten by Ancient Aliens reruns.
Yes.
I mean, that's not good. She's getting paid I think she's getting paid the most of any of these talking heads. I think she's getting like $25 to $50 million or something. They said, negative 20% in total viewers, negative 6% in the demo. Year over year, MSNBC was down 5% in total viewers. And up 48% in the demo during prime time. During the day, it was down 7%. They said, MSNBC finished in third place with primetime total viewers and second in total day total viewers. This is for the actual election coverage. No, this is for all of November.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So after the election coverage.
Yeah. So, CNN finished number 5.
Dang. Yeah, so CNN's actually getting hit worse, but that article's focusing on MSNBC.
Now, this is interesting. So they're talking about some other news outlets because everybody looks at, CNN, MSNBC, and Fox, right? They're looking at Newsmax. Remember Newsmax?
Well, Newsmax and News Nation, because they're trying, they from my understanding, they stay more in the middle.
Yeah. Well, it depends on who you ask.
Yeah, it depends on who you ask.
Some people think that Newsmax is alt-right because it's not MSNBC. But they said, Rob Schmidt tonight was the network's top show in both total viewers in that demo with 515,000 and 44,000 viewers respectively. News Nation, Cuomo ranked first in total viewers, Fox Business and CNBC. So they're all doing really well. And I mean, I think people are going to. And it's interesting because Elon Musk tweeted today that, he said he doesn't even follow mainstream media anymore. I mean, one, they hate him. But he said it's just like sadness and propaganda.
Pretty much.
And I think that's what a lot of people are feeling. So that's why they're going to podcasts. That's why they're going to.
And the journalists are mad because they need you there to keep their jobs. Yeah. Well, do your job and then they won't go to other people. I'm just saying.
Yeah. They said by March of 2017, after Trump 1.0, CNN and MSNBC regained most of their lost viewers. The reason they did is because they changed the identity of those channels to be anti-Trump channels. And I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if the anti-Trump sentiment is as strong this time.
Well, I don't think so because last time he didn't win the popular vote. This time he won the popular vote and the Electoral College.
So I think that that's not going to work. I mean, when you've got the Young Turks, when you've got Cenk and Anna Kasparian out there, and they're basically kind of going back to middle or pivoting to middle or whatever, and even being like, MSNBC and CNN, they've lost the plot.
Well, I think too people are mad because they kept being told slam dunk, she's going to win, no problem. Hey, she's going to win, and some people might not have voted because of that, which is possible.
Right.
But they thought they had it in the bag. And then they're also kind of alluding to all this stuff that women are going to be put in dresses and be a handmaid's tale and all that crap, according to some people.
I'm not hearing that much now.
No, I wasn't. I don't know where they got it in the first place. But I mean, they were hearing these things, abortion rights and all this crap, which was up to the states to begin with. And, they were telling people this one thing. And then after he won, it didn't come to pass.
Right.
And they're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think people are like, wait a second. Like, we've done this before. You told us the sky was falling before, like you were saying. And then we lived through 4 years of Trump. And yeah, a lot of people didn't like Trump, but a lot of people were like, well, he wasn't as bad as I thought he was going to be. A lot of people were like, oh, he's going to be a meme president. But it's like, well, he wasn't literally Hitler. That's what we were being told, is he was literally Hitler. He might say some dumb shit or whatever. But and now I think they're just looking at it from like a purely economical point of view. They're like,
I think so, yeah.
Financially, yeah, we were all better off.
Well, I think it got too far. Everything far left went too far left, and it pushed everybody to the right. Is basically what happened. Like with the purity test and all that crap. It's gotten ridiculous.
Yeah. So everything is pivoting, guys. I don't know what's gonna be left of. I mean, frankly, cable is kind of dead at this point all the way around. I mean, we've got Comcast scraping all the cable networks off the bottom of their shoes. And they're going to be, punting it over to some other company what they call it? Spinco. Is that what they're going to call it?
Yeah, Spinco. So that's what they're saying, MSNBC and stuff. And then some of them might come back up like they have in the past, and it does happen. But this seems like there's a bigger drop off than normal. I could be wrong, but it seems like a significant this time. So we'll see what happens. They're so bad they're getting rid of them.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to rebound. I think more and more people are going to find their. Or they're going to get their news from streaming, from podcasts, from social media, and it's going to look very, very different. So we're going to wrap it up.
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.